Jermaine
Sherrod
Smith. Okay. And so how long were you, before he got with Coach Stormy, how long were you and Jermaine together?
7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
Okay. From what year to what year?
Oh my God, I think it was like 2013 to almost 19 or something like that.
Okay.
Like 13 to 19.
Okay. Now I have to put this out.
Go ahead.
I have to say this while we're live and while the camera's rolling. I'm stunned at how similar you and Coach Stormy Wellington look. The face structure, the hair.
She gave her doctor my face.
And so men tend to, just like we have a type.
Wow.
Right? Men tend to have a type as well too. And so if you don't mind, you mind just standing up. You don't have to model or anything. You know what I'm saying? But her body, before we get into the relationship between you and Jermaine, that happened over a course of 7 years and still is ongoing.
Correct.
Okay, and it's gotten very legal and very heavily legal.
Correct.
And so was Stormy in the picture while you were in the picture at all? Were you guys both dating Jermaine at the same time while you had children, and I guess maybe he met her? Did you guys ever cross paths?
There comes a point in time where you have to speak up, right? And because people don't know who I am and don't know what I stand for, Instagram has made fake people real, right?
Yeah.
These two individuals.
Can you remember Dreezy's hit, If She Had One? Can you remember Dreezy's hook on her song? That's If She Had. Can you remember? Do you even know who this is the question. Do you know who it is? No. Because this is the type of woman that works. Okay, she's an opportunist. Works, and then when she meets a man that's doing just a little better, she relaxes. But she still wants to carry the name. She still wants to try to drop records, but you've been gone too long, okay? You've been smothered under balls too long, okay? You got muss all over your face from smothering under balls too long. You done forgot about yourself, and you done forgot that you had a career. Okay, in the beginning, it was kind of trying to take off. I remember when my sister put on her music in the car, I was like, who is this? It's like Dreezy. I was like, oh, okay, she working with something, you know what I'm saying? She doing good. And then guess what? You got a man and you forgot about yourself. Okay? You better ask Tia Mowry. She need to host a women's group, okay, on how to find yourself after marriage, or even when you're about to go into marriage. But she's not about to go into marriage, okay? Because nobody has popped the question, okay? Not even the king, all right? Not even the king of spoof R&B, Jarquez, all right? Now, I told y'all are not ready tonight. Okay, Tasha K is back. I am revived and revitalized, okay? Can you look to your neighbor and say, revitalize, Dreezy, I am revitalized, okay? I had organic water, organic food for 30 whole days, okay? This is a pure read right now. Listen, you ordered this. Now, look to your neighbor and say, you ordered this. So I'm minding my business, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing something for y'all. Listen, I heard the same information y'all heard. I heard that my account information was given to a certain person, to a 2-year ex-celebrity, and I only had, according to them, okay, because I ain't seen no paperwork. I don't know. I ain't seen no paperwork. We filed paperwork together. Well, I'm still responding from Africa with no Wi-Fi, with low Wi-Fi, slow internet, so I don't understand where this paperwork came from. And apparently, I only had 1,000, and I got online banking. And I only got $1,083.17 to my name. Okay, that's what I heard. That's what they say they heard. You know what I'm saying? They was given. Okay. Now I talked to Chase. Chase, we don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Chase. All right. Leave y'all out of it. I'll leave y'all out of it. I don't know. Maybe they know somebody at the branch. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to figure it out myself. Okay. Because I was like, damn, is my card gonna decline while I'm on vacation? I can't have that happen. I cannot have my card decline. You know what I'm saying? Where the GDP per capita is the lowest in the world. I cannot have that. Is embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? So listen, you know how black folk are. It don't matter if we African, black American, whatever. You know, that card decline, you get to looking around, run it again. Run it again. You know what I'm saying? So I decided, you know what I'm saying, when I got back here, I said, let me go on to the bread. You know, I'm an online baker. Say something like, let me go on to the bread. And I said, oh, okay, so $1,083.17. All right, perfect. So what I did was I came out the branch and I put up a video, and God put this on my heart. That's what happens when you pray for 30 days. That's what happens when you're meditating. You go into the sun, you walk up the mountains, you go to the villages and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All that vlog footage is going to be on the website, TashaKLive.com, because I'm not putting my marriage videos on YouTube. And if I catch my marriage videos on YouTube, you are getting striked. Okay. Now, so I, you know what I'm saying? I decided to give back. That's what we do over here. We really give back. We don't say we're going to pay for funerals and they don't ever see the you know, the money. You know what I'm saying? We don't say we're going to do this. You know, we don't say we're going to give to a school only to do community service because you know you're about to get, you know what I'm saying, ordered community service, but because you gave that little change, you know what I'm saying, they ain't going to give you community service. What we do is purely from the heart. So what I decided to do, I said, you know what? Listen, I could definitely use this. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got American Express, I got Discover, I got Barclays, you know what I'm saying? I got a Judgment that's temp right now, you know what I'm saying? Nothing's ordered to be paid yet, but just in case, I could use it. But I said, but you know, I'm going to give it back. It is the giving season. We're starting early. The winos know what we do. You know what we do. So I made a video and I said, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you the $1,083.17 to one wino. Just upload a video. Tell me what you need it for. And guess what? Tell me you ain't got it and I'm going to give it to you. Even though I ain't got it to give to you, I'm going to still give it to you. That's what happens when you give your last. You just give it. Money is meant to be spent. Okay? Never stress about money. Money is meant to be spent. You get it, you spend that shit. You enjoy your life. You can't take it with you. Now, she in the comments tried to make a record and a comeback, realized she never came because she was too busy laid up under musty balls. That's what happens when you... Hey, how's it good, baby? How good? Baby, don't touch me. That's what happens. That's what happens. And you know, and the men with dreadlocks, it's hairy down now. They got hair going all the way to their... You know what I'm saying? All the way to their... And so, she decides, because she got mad. This happened 2 years ago. She got upset when she was out there in Cancun for 3 days because she can't afford the vacation for a month. And her and Jaquez getting thrown around in the beach sand. Do you remember that? You remember when she was getting thrown around and this one dude, he ended up, I guess, getting slammed too by Jaquez. It was a funny shit. It was like, what the is going on down there in Cancun, okay? And what is the name of that? Fat Tuesdays. What is going on down there in Cancun, that Fat Tuesdays? And she got on a sundress. Weave everywhere. She got sand in her hair. Lord knows she can't wash that sand in her hair. She ain't gonna be able to find nobody, okay, to uninstall and reinstall that lace and get that sand out for the next day, okay? So she gonna have to wear them braids underneath, put some gold little beauty supply, you know what I'm saying, jewels on her hair, and just rock it, because she ain't gonna be able to find nobody to get that sand out, you know what I'm saying? So she can still look cute on her vacation, on her 3-day vacation, okay, in Cancun. Now, so, you know, I come out, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the comments, you know what I'm saying? I know people be a little messy. That's it. I'm messy. I'm from Florida. And so she decides to call me a crackhead because she was just like, this is crackhead vibes. Because I want to use my money and give it away. What have she ever, I want to ask her. I'm gonna look to her and I'm going to look in her face. And I want you to tell me, what have you given away besides your tongue under some balls? What have you given away? Your career. Yes, that's it. Your career. I remember that. You gave it away because you thought you found you an R&B king, but instead you found you an Elvis that plays at Vegas, okay? He repeats the same songs that everybody else done sung. And calls himself the king just like the Elvis impersonators, okay? Now, She mad because I interviewed the guy who went online and was throwing them around in the sand. And he came on my show and said the fight started because Jaquez came in the bathroom requesting some. That's what he said. We did the interview. I was like, oh. That's what y'all doing down there for 3 days in Cancun? We don't do that for a month in Bali. We go and get purified. Now, we don't go by pure shit. We don't go by pure shit. We go get purified, right? So, she was like, this is giving crackhead vibes. So, I was like, oh, crackhead vibes. Crackhead? Did she call me a crackhead? I was like, weren't you the woman that was in Cancun at Fat Tuesdays for 3 days, rolling around in the sand, helping your midget boyfriend fight a man who refused to give y'all what you was supposedly looking for? And you calling me a crackhead? I don't do crack. Crack is cheap. I don't do crack, okay? Crack is whack, okay? I don't do crack. You don't call me no crackhead. Everything I do is herbal. Get it right. I ain't gonna get mad. Get it right. I ain't gonna get mad. But don't be out here lying on me now. And besides, I was sued for saying that. That's why we in this in the first place. So we can't go around calling folks crackheads, okay? Because I'm going to get on the stand too and I'm going to cry and I'm going to say that I cannot make love to my husband, because technically I'm the second wife to Shaq since he married me twice. Because you called me a crackhead. Don't play. Do not play. Don't do it, Dreezy. Look to your neighbor and say, don't do it, Dreezy. Okay, the only thing you need to do is come up from under the balls, okay? Put a little alcohol on your face to wash the smell off, because men with dreadlocks tend to be a little rank. And, record a record. Start over. Go back to the foundation. Revisit who you are because you've lost yourself in your man. Ask Tia Mowry. We're going to talk about her on TashaKLive.com after this live. We're going to talk about Tia Mowry, okay, and her losing herself. You've lost yourself, and you ain't even got a ring yet. I got 2. You don't have 1. But you steady spending money that you making off of everybody else's records because your pretend husband is throwing money. Well, no, let me back up. Your pretend husband, okay, spoofs and makes money as a black Elvis impersonator, meaning he uses everybody else's songs to make money. And you want to waste a little bit you got on strippers that help you lift up his parrot balls and sucker. Girl, you better go make an album. You better go start over. You better remember what God put back in you, because I believe that you are talented. You are talented. But because you're lazy, but because you don't believe in self, you know what I'm saying? Because if you believed in yourself, you wouldn't be calling another black woman a crackhead. You call me a weedhead. No, moving on. Is you ready?